So the next thing in LinkedIn is creating LinkedIn pages. For that, what you have to do is you have to go back. You have to go back to your profile and then click on this 9-dot structure, and there is an option called create a company page. Click on that. Then you can select based on your business type. You can select any of the pages. Let's say I select digital marketing. I want to create a page for digital marketing army. So I select a page as digital marketing army already exists. So I write -1. So it becomes a new page. Okay. Then enter your website. I will write digital marketing army dot in. Okay. Then select the industry you are into. We are into advertising. There is no advertising. We are into advertising marketing. We are into marketing and advertising. Company size right now 0 to 1 employees. Upload your logo. I will upload the logo which we have created yesterday. Okay. I verify the identity of the page and just click. How easy it is to make a page on LinkedIn. That easy. Nothing else is required. You should be ready just with the content part. You have to upload a cover photo. Like I will show it to you how to do it. Let me open page. Okay. This is a group. Save this image on the desktop. Maybe the size doesn't match, but I'm fine. Just okay. You have to rearrange it. Rearrange, done. Okay. So your size should be proper, otherwise your image should be like that. It's better not to have that image like that. Learn and earn through digital marketing. Okay, this is the objective of this page or your. Apart from that, you can add a button through which you can send it to your website. Then about you should have written content. Let's say I'm not sure I've written anything like. Okay, so there is a short description which is written. So let me do that. Okay. And enter the year. Founded in 2020. Your specialties, like our specialty is digital marketing, 1, SEO 2nd, social media 3rd, Google ads, paid media ads. Okay, whatever your specialties are, I'm just taking my example, but you can take it, you can add up to 20 specialities, then save it. Okay. Then about location, you can add a location like our office is in India. I doesn't want to display the exact location, so I want to display Delhi, Delhi zip code and location name headquarters. Fine, and save it. Hashtags, you can add up to 3 hashtags. So you can add digital marketing, hash paid media, or hash Google ads. Okay, whichever hashtag you want. Only 3 you can add. Featured group, if you have any featured group like digital marketing beginners was the group. If you guys remember, which I have shown you. Okay, so that is also, if you don't have, you don't need to add. Manage languages, right now English, any language you can add, which is available. I don't think they have Hindi language as such. Okay, there is no English Hindi language, which is really sad. No Indian languages as such. So this is the information you require. Once you are there, you have set up the page. Then you have to create the first post. Celebrate a teammate, share that you are hiring, create a poll. Let's say create a poll. Uh, Content marketing work for B2C space. Is content marketing work for B2C space? Option A, yes. Option B, no. Third option, I'm just posting a question. Okay, sometimes. And week of a poll and created my first post. And make something personalized. Let's learn from the industry. Okay, so that means we are saying nothing, but we are trying to understand how it works for people. So now people will get to know they have to respond. You can notify co-workers also. Okay. So this is how you can start seeing things. Simple page creation. I give you an example of it. It takes years and years to build pages. To be true, it's not that easy. Almost Adobe, after spending a lot of money and a lot of resources, Adobe built a followership of around 22 lakh world over. Okay, like which is very, very small for Adobe. Adobe is much more bigger brand, but look at this. Even after that, they have only such a small follower base. If you look it in comparison to Facebook, in comparison to Instagram, they are huge following they have. But why there is a problem with creating following with any on LinkedIn? The problem is that nobody follows easily over here. So for creating that, what you have to create a good quality content, and you have to have a longer time approach. It is not a short time approach. You can't expect result out of a LinkedIn page in 6 months or 1 year. If you want result, you have to get it. You will get the result in next 5 years. But when you will get it, you will get it in abundance. Okay. And it primarily work as for B2B spaces. So whenever in B2 space it works fabulous. Otherwise, it doesn't work. For example, this company, if I talk about, I'm not sure how many of you are knowing it, 𝐲𝐳. This company has been there for almost last 5 to 7 years, but this company has got a growth in just only last 1 year, because one of their projects which they tried with Flipkart, and it really improved that conversion rate, and this become a case study for everyone, and then every single company start hiring them, okay, using their products, and based on that they keep on using it, and now every company is getting results. Their revenue has gone almost 20,000 times. Okay, so B2B works like that only. It is not as simple as B2C. It doesn't grow slowly. Either it grows very fast or it doesn't grow. So like even if you look at Adobe India page, which has 12 lakh and it has just 22 lakh. Okay, world global page. So you can imagine how difficult it is to grow followers for Adobe on LinkedIn. But once they created, and they're getting fabulous results. How they created, how to create a content, the process remains the same, which you have learned for Facebook and Instagram. There is no change into it, but a little change over here is you talk about broader topics. Okay, when I say broader topic here means that the topic should be talking about the industry, talking about taking care of each other, connecting with each other. Okay, that is the difference in terms of communication levels. For example, like if you look at this, Adobe joins those speaking out against social media influence. So they are just putting out a notice. Next, they are doing some engagement activity of ebook. Then they are evolving our brand identity. Then they are doing some live conference. Then they are talking about their product manager. Then they are talking about some of the video content, video creator, talking about their product. Okay, then some of the industry problem they have solved. Some of the Adobe heroes means honoring people. Then their CEO generally. Okay, and after that, if you see their CNBN featured, how to self-portrait, how to connect with industry people. Okay, nowhere they're promoting a product. This is how, like, they are doing a submit for digital marketing. People, that is what all these people are doing. They are not just talking about product on the LinkedIn page. That is even with Facebook. But here the rarity of your digital marketing of your product post will be very, very less. Why? Because as soon as people realize after even 10 posts, they're getting a lot of, people simply unfollow it. And second reason is people very, very less. If unless and until you give them a very long time, uh, what I can say, of value, then people will follow it. Otherwise, people will move out. So that is biggest problem with LinkedIn. So you have to keep that thing in mind while creating the content of the page. Is that clear to everyone? Is that answers your question? Yes, no, Ayana. Okay, Chaitanya, Shiva. Perfect. Now let's do the paid media part. How to do paid media campaign is click on these 9 dot icons and then click on advertising. Okay. So in advertising, you can run different type of ads. Like if I go on my home screen, okay, you will see generally a ad used to come here. It is not coming right now, maybe because people are not running ads over there. Okay. Then after that, you see an ad over here. This is promoted one. So this is also an ad space in feeds. This is also an ad space. Okay. So these are the places where you will see ads, and few of the people also run ads over here. Like LinkedIn is running ads for them. This guy is running ads for him. Okay. So these are, this is also a message box is also a medium to market. So they are primarily three spaces of running ads. So if I tell you about one of the accounts, with this account, if you look at the cost per lead, okay, a lot of people have said to you that LinkedIn is super expensive. LinkedIn is like leads costs are really high. But if you look at one of my accounts where LinkedIn cost is just 60 rupees per lead, and it's not one, two, three, five leads I've generated. I've generated 2,500 leads approx. Okay, so this is about how the cost effectiveness of LinkedIn is. Okay, in LinkedIn ads, the most important thing is how to make it cheap, because LinkedIn ad campaigns are super expensive. How to get return out of it is really difficult. And we have 7 minutes with the ask. I don't want to start because it will take 25-30 minutes to complete. Okay, this topic of LinkedIn ad campaign. But before we go off, I want to know if you have any questions. I will take that. Otherwise, we will get off from the training. Okay, please let me know if you have any questions related to anything.
Sir, can you make for education students, means how to for education students will be there, no sir? How can we make a better LinkedIn profile for getting jobs or something?
Sorry?
Oh. For students, how to make best means good LinkedIn.
Whatever profile, simple. Shiva, whatever profile or target role you are looking at, okay, talk about that target role in your about us, because you haven't done a job. Okay, so you can write it in about us in the skill set. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
That is how.
Means
that is
post,
how.
Post doesn't means post will matter or doesn't matter in LinkedIn. Means they will view our profile, but is that depends on post, means how we are posting, how we are likes. Is that depends?
It depends on searches. It doesn't depend what content you are posting. It depends on searches.
Yes, I got it.
Got it? Because what happens with LinkedIn is people with posting you will also get jobs, but primarily you get by searches, because somebody who's looking for it can only give you a job. Now somebody who's not looking
Yes.
for jobs, how he can give it to you?
Yes.
I have a question, Jatin.
Yeah, please go ahead.
You said you ran a campaign for some 60 rupees. It's very cheap, you said. Then
I can't, your voice is not very clear. Can you a little louder, please?
Yeah, you said you ran a campaign for 60 rupees or something, which is very cheap, you said first.
Yeah.
Then after that, you said something is expensive. I missed that. What, LinkedIn?
I'm saying generally the campaign, on LinkedIn, most of the people will say they are expensive, and most of the times what happened is people don't know the trick. That trick which I'm going to tell you tomorrow, that 90% of the people doesn't know how to do it, and through that you will generate the leads at very cheaper cost.
No, but after
like
that you
one.
said some LinkedIn advertisements are very expensive or something.
Yeah, it is expensive if you don't know the trick.
Oh, like that. Okay. Okay.
Any other question, guys?
Yeah. So you said, Jatin, you said there are three steps for LinkedIn marketing. First is create and build your profile. Second was the business page, na? Create a business page.
Yeah.
So for business page, how do you? I mean, so there'll be separate followers for the business page, or your existing connections would automatically connect to your business page?
No, that will be different followers you have on LinkedIn page, but you can ask your connections to join it.
Okay, to follow your business page. Okay.
Yeah.
So the campaign that you run is for what? For the business page you're running the campaign, or
you can run it for business page or personal profile. Preferred is business page.
Business page, okay. But don't you think that people normally would connect to you as an individual on LinkedIn?
Depends. What kind of branding you are doing depends on that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Any other question, guys? Anyone have? No, I believe so. That's all for today. For tomorrow, we will be doing the paid LinkedIn campaign, which is left, and YouTube. And if you have some doubts, in the end of the session, we will take it. So most probably your class time would be around 1 hour 30 minutes, and last half an hour, or if you need certain advice, certain specific things, we can discuss that in last half an hour. Okay, that will be how tomorrow's class would be.
One more question, Jatin.
Okay, guys.
Jatin, I had just.
Yeah.
So you were talking about LinkedIn Premium. So LinkedIn Premium, and there used to be something called InMail. Is one of the same thing?
LinkedIn Premium has one feature of sending in emails.
Okay. So what is the benefit of LinkedIn Premium? I mean, there is, firstly, as you said, there is no limit on adding connections, number of connections per day.
There is no limit. I'm saying there is no limit on number of searches. Connection limit is 30,000 only.
Acha, okay. Number of searches also there is a limit. Okay.
Yeah. In normal, you can do 30, 40, 50 searches. After that, LinkedIn will show you that you can't search more and you have to upgrade. But in case of other things, it will be like you can, in the other case, you will get like 5,000, 10,000 searches kind of.
And in certain profiles, when we search on LinkedIn, it asks you to follow instead of make a new connection. So why is that? Follow button comes.
Why follow? Like even if you open my profile also, it will ask you to follow. Reason being that we are very close, 30,000 connections. I have only 50 spaces. So I can't add a lot of people. So that is it. That's why.
Okay. So once you cross a certain threshold, then it will ask you to follow instead of make a new connection.
Correct.
Okay.